This is definitely a movie that if you start drinking at the beginning, by the time you're drunk, it's really good.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome here for the first time. I am Michael G. Munns, author, geek, and definitely not a werewolf. And this is where you watch me, occasionally with company, watch old horror and sci-fi movies that for some strange reason I have never really seen before.
I'm sorry. Why did you point out that you're definitely not a werewolf? I feel like
This interview is over.
Carry on.
Tonight is sort of a follow-up to The Howling, because I recently saw that, which you probably know, so I don't know why I'm saying it. I am watching, with Crystal, An American Werewolf in London, which, as I understand, came out the same exact year, possibly at the same time, or I don't know how close they were together. I have sort of seen this movie before. When I was 14 or 15, I was over at a friend's house, and there was like 4 or 5 of us, and we all rented a movie, and someone wanted to watch An American Werewolf in London. I was like, no. But they overruled me, and because I definitely did not deal with scary movies back then. So I remember watching this in my friend Sean's living room, trying not to look at the screen because we were also playing a game of some kind at the time. And so I heard most of the movie. I saw parts of it. There's certain parts I remember very vividly, and for some reason it stuck in my head that "See You Next Tuesday" is something that the director always puts in. I don't remember who the director is. I will tell an interesting story about what happened that night at the end of this video, so stick around and watch for that. And I think you said you may have...
I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. But we'll find out.
You saw the splash screen on Amazon. Did that jog any memories? Or...
It sure didn't.
Okay, well, there you go. So you've got a very... I'm not going to say how long ago it was that I was 14 or 15, but we've got that distance of time and a possible person who has not seen it at all. So... yeah, that's... You haven't seen The Howling, have you?
No.
Okay. As always, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this movie in a watch-along format, which means you watch along with me with your own copy, you can find that on my Patreon page, which is linked down below in the description and probably right here. So with all that out of the way, I'm going to grab something to drink, and we're going to watch An American Werewolf in London from Seattle. She has not said whether or not she's a werewolf at all, so who's suspicious here? Oh.
Frank Oz. It's a good side.
John Landis. There we go.
That almost looks like a Jeepers Creepers kind of truck.
Jeepers Sheepers.
Stick to the roads. The best of luck.
I'm sure they'll do that.
Those sheep shit in my pack.
It's what sheep do.
I have to make love to her. She has no choice.
You know, it just fascinates me how much energy you spend on somebody so dull.
The slaughtered lamb. What kind of ad is that for a pub?
It's a pub. I don't like him.
I don't like either of them.
Yeah, but I like him less.
We've spirits and beers. If it's something hot you want, you can have tea.
Then you have tea.
No.
Oh.
But I can.
Yeah, what about it? It's a 5-pointed star.
On its way to New York.
Was he in Alien 3?
Maybe.
What's that star on the wall for?
Never mind.
Stay on the road. Keep clear of the moors.
They're not going to keep clear of the moors.
Thank you. They were ashamed. Yeah.
They walked right off the road. These guys are idiots. I mean, roads go places. What do they figure they're going to go to? I should stop objecting, because...
They're hopeless.
Yeah.
Do you hear it?
I heard nothing.
La 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 la. Donkey.
Sounds far away. Not far enough. Come on.
That werewolf looks like a grizzly bear.
Bears can be werewolves, too. What? What happens when a werewolf scratches a bear?
That's a good question.
Nice of the villagers to come out and... What? Oh. That would be the werewolf.
They're making me dizzy.
Hey.
I'm Dr. Hirsch.
And I'm Yoda.
Hi. I'm Mr. Collins of the American Embassy here. I appreciate how upset you are, but this is no reason for hysterics. Mr. Kessler? Mr. Kessler, try not to excite yourself. ask kids. They never appreciate anything you do for them.
Wow.
He's totally missing the point.
Wasn't a lunatic.
Well, it kind of was.
Can't take him anywhere.
Well, he got a bunch of bedpans in his office anyway.
Those are kidney bowls, not bedpans.
I'm not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor either.
Been jogging like that once, and then they wouldn't let me back in the Arboretum. Didn't do that though.
Hello, Benjamin.
No,
No what?
no,
Well, all right then, be like that. Feeling better?
no.
Oh.
Oh, he liked that. Said Hammerjack.
It's the lunatic.
Never had bad dreams before. Now, you'll be leaving this hospital in 3 or 4 days.
Just in time for you to shift.
At least until you're no longer our responsibility.
Puppetry is an art form, Pete.
Violence
Violence belongs in
poetry. It's good. It's good. It's a good.
That's what we should be watching.
Punch and Judy or the Muppets?
The Muppets.
Yeah, see, this scene I remember. Or at least I remember hearing much of this scene. Go!
Holy shit.
Can I have a piece of toast?
Wow.
Fuck out of here, Jack.
Has it occurred to you that it might be unsettling to see you rise from the grave to visit me?
Debbie Klein cried a lot.
Oh, God. Am I asleep?
An asshole. Life must mean shit. We were attacked by a werewolf
I'm not listening to this.
on the moors, and now I walk the earth in limbo until the werewolf's curse is lifted.
Shut up.
The undead surround me. Have you ever talked to a corpse? It's boring. I'm lonely.
I don't feel like he's bored right now.
David, what's wrong?
I don't think that's appropriate.
I'm a werewolf.
A werewolf.
Now it's even more inappropriate.
Are you all right now?
I don't know. I'll let you know the next full moon.
Remember, I'm just a working girl, so don't expect too much.
Seems like a bad
Live by
idea.
yourself?
It's like line crossed, but whatever.
Well, he's not a patient anymore.
This is not a smart choice for her.
So, if the townspeople apparently knew of the werewolves, would they just happen to happy to let the problem go to London, I guess?
Well, maybe that's the guy that keeps trying to reach the doctor.
Oh.
Perhaps you'd like to watch telly whilst I take a shower.
That's not television.
Maybe the television's on. I suppose when I was 14, this probably was one of the scenes that I watched.
I guess so.
Because
He doesn't look so good.
Hi, David. Put that down. You're just another part of a bad dream.
he's getting his junk on her pillows.
I'm just impressed she's already snagged one of his shirts.
Do I seem crazy to you?
A bit.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that.
I'll be on my way then.
Don't waste your Guinness.
You drink all your alcohol before you get into that car.
It was a mistake. Don't let him leave here. There's something wrong with this place.
It's called a death curse.
That's enough.
Well, now he's definitely screwed.
Maybe he's just a Terminator. That really doesn't mean anything.
That's true. That could happen to any of us. Cats be like that.
How are we feeling tonight?
No,
No.
I love this game.
Kind of makes the movie.
That came on suddenly.
He'd getting longer.
I want to say this won them some awards.
I imagine for the time. That's just not attractive.
Some people like a lot of body hair.
Thinking more of the sudden appearance of lumps, but yeah.
So I've only seen maybe 3% of this scene. I was like,
Sounds are what do it for me.
yeah, that's a pretty good effect.
Oh, those poor souls.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Hey, did you hear something?
Just now?
Yes.
No.
Dougie! Ooh.
Yeah.
Those hooligans are in the park again.
Hooligans!
Ew.
I think you just stepped in Harry.
Wouldn't he himself become a werewolf at the next full moon?
What shall we do?
I think we should call the police.
I think we should call the Winchesters.
Oh, yeah. His tie bothers me.
I can assure you that this is not in the least bit amusing.
We're amused. There's a lot of ads on that wall.
That's about right. Oh, it's a... Dougie. Tube is very uncrowded. What time is it?
Well, he ate everybody else.
No, good point. Oh, he dropped his brolly. That's not how you escalator.
Oh, I was so confused for a second. So I was watching the werewolf movie, not the Tiger King. Huh.
Come over here, I'll give you a pound.
Don't do it, kid.
It's like a reverse It situation.
A naked American man stole my balloon.
What?
I hate it when that happens.
No, Dr. Hershey hasn't come back yet.
It smells like wet dog in my living room.
Where on earth have you been?
Eating people.
St. Martin's Hospital.
Right.
Seatbelts.
The murders. What murders?
The murders.
I'm going to the
Was that Trafalgar?
Jack was right.
Yep, that's Trafalgar.
He's dead! We had an argument for being silly.
I don't know this girl.
There's a good pub, like 2 blocks.
Arrest me, you asshole. There's no call for that kind of language. Prince Charles is a faggot. Winston Churchill was full of shit.
Just punch the cop.
Shakespeare's French. Fuck. Shit. Cut. Will you be a good girl then? Yeah, I love you.
Seems awfully cheerful for that.
Well, he's trying to, talk to a 10-year-old.
True.
Oh, dear.
Is this a movie where he needs like silver bullets?
He looks worse and worse every time we see him.
Mm-hmm.
See you next Tuesday.
Wednesday. Oh, dear.
Not looking good, buddy.
Nice teeth, though.
Hi, David.
What are you doing here? You promised never to do this
What's it
kind
look
of
like?
thing again.
I never promised you any such thing.
Not you, you Twitter.
I've never seen you before in my life.
Oh, sorry.
This is Gerald Bringsley.
I do look most unpleasant.
Why are you doing this to me?
You've left my wife a widow. And I understand I am to walk
The contrast
the
of
earth
the
in limbo.
porn sounds in the background and then his conversation.
You must die.
This is Harry Berman and his fiancée, Judith Brown. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, God.
Oh, they're cheerful.
How shall I do it?
Sleeping pills?
Don't I need a silver bullet or something? Oh, be serious, would you?
Oh, okay.
This is definitely a movie that if you start drinking at the beginning, by the time you're drunk, it's really good.
Yeah,
That's an unfortunate place to turn.
and they're not going to look around because they think that's something else.
Yep.
Run!
Ew.
What was that?
I don't know.
I'll check on the house.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh my gosh. You got a little something in your teeth. That'll handle it.
There's something cool in the porno theater. Look, everybody crowd around. Look at all the bobbies. Oh. Oh, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Uh-oh. That maintained upright very well.
Oh. Oh.
Very graphic.
It's like the end of the Blues Brothers.
Why are people all in the way?
Want to see the werewolf?
Oops. Bowling for bubbies.
Is she gonna get tragically killed?
She's gonna kill him because that's the whole poetic thing.
Good guess, but wrong.
Kill him with what?
Her name tag.
Please let me help you.
She's pretty accepting of this whole thing.
She really is.
Good shots. Awkward.
So
what'd you think?
I liked it. There was some parts in the beginning, humor in the beginning, that did not age well.
Yeah.
But once the we got past, the turning of him becoming a vampire and,
Werewolf.
Oh, that's right. Werewolf. I think it was good.
You watched the movie. Of course, my memory of this was as a teenager who really didn't like horror movies, so I was expecting it to be scarier than it was. I remember the scene with the Muppets and then the Nazi werewolves, and that part scared the crap out of me at the time.
What's so frightening about Miss Piggy?
And she sexually harassed Kermit the Frog all the time. It had more comedy in it than I remember. I can't think of too much more to say about this one, oddly. It was fun to watch again. It was fun to see the whole thing, as opposed to staring down at whatever game we were playing. But
well, now you're going to tell your story about half watching it as a kid, and then...
Oh, yeah. Like I said, we were at my friend Sean's place. We watched this. It must have started at 10 p.m. And he had a big yard. It was like 2 acres at least. And there was part of it was half unmowed. And it was this big old hill of tall grasses. And we went outside, and this will kind of date when it was. We played laser tag. It was foggy. It was dark.
And
I was spooked.
Werewolves.
Yes. Sean had a big white Malamute called Kodiak, who just loved it when people were around. He's a really friendly dog. And so at one point I did drift out toward the part where there was the tall grass, and Kodiak was out there just running around. And I knew it was Kodiak, but it was still freaking the heck out of me. So picture 15, 16-year-old me just out there huddled with my little laser tag gun trying not to get eaten by a werewolf. Intellectually, I knew there was no werewolf out there, but I was still so spooked that it was just not a fun experience for me at the time. So that's my experience of the first time watching this.
Well, I could totally see it being scary. Like the parts that were scary aged well. Even the special effects and the makeup.
Yeah, I thought those were really good. Yeah, I have to say, I think having seen The Howling and seeing this, I want to say the Howling transformation having only seen it once, felt a little grosser and not quite as good. This seemed a little bit better, not quite as gross. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this long. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this movie on a watch-along format, you can find that on my Patreon page. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. All right.